Marcela, what do you got going?
A super fresh, super simple, very summery cilantro pesto pasta salad.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a lot of S's.
Cilantro pesto pasta salad. So for a traditional pesto, you use basil, but I'm going for the cilantro because I want it to be summery and super fresh, and I always like to add things that I can pronounce in Spanish, like cilantro.
I love different kinds of pestos. You know, you can do all kinds of different things, whatever herbs you like.
Absolutely, and I'm using the traditional pine nuts, but cashew pestos are actually my favorite pesto. They're very, very hearty. They
I do walnuts. I love, pesto is awesome. I love any kind of recipe that's just a blueprint that you can actually seriously change.
Yeah.
You know, where it's just, you know, it's gonna be some greens, some nuts, some, what are you gonna put in there?
Garlic, and I've got the parm cheese in there.
Yeah.
And then I've got, just to brighten everything up, I've got a little bit of fresh lemon juice right in there. And then you're gonna help me out while I whip this up. Would you grab those tomatoes? I'm actually gonna roast those. I like to roast them and dehydrate them a little bit so they lose a little bit of the moisture and also to intensify the flavor.
Okay.
So cut those in half and then you're just gonna drizzle with olive oil, some sliced shallots, salt and pepper, and pop them in the oven at 350 until they just crisp up just a tiny bit.
Okay, and you guys have seen this trick. Put it on a plate, another plate on top, and you just slice right through.
Yep. And then like a traditional pesto, you don't wanna add all of the olive oil at the same time. You wanna drizzle it in. Make sure that's out. Once you get it incorporated in the beginning, you can go a little bit faster. See, I can already smell it. It's super fresh. It's very lemony. And then I like to add the salt while it's still on, just like that. And then I'll finish it off with a little bit of pepper. How are those tomatoes looking?
Done.
Done and done. See, that little trick worked. You
It
did
worked.
that in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So I've got some pasta that I've cooked off, really simple. My tip for pasta, always season the water heavily with salt. That's really important. And then cool it down just a little bit before you add the pesto, but just add it in. See how bright and green that is?
That pesto would probably be great, like on grilled chicken, grilled fish.
Yeah.
Okay, so I added 4 grilled chicken breasts, just salt, pepper, olive oil on the grill till it's cooked through. And it might seem like it's a lot of chicken, but like I said, this is dinner at my house. This is it on the table and we're done. And I like to add that first before I add the tomatoes because I don't want them to fall apart too much. Is this hot?
Nope, I just put it down for you.
Okay. So see those yummy tomatoes?
I bet those
simple.
are good,
Yeah.
sweet.
It's way better. They're like literally 4 times better than before they went in there. I mean, they're
Exactly
great
4
fresh, but
times.
4 times. I've done the math.
4 times better. So you've got all those beautiful colors. And then you just kind of, you wanna let it sit, you wanna let it marinate, you want the flavors to combine for a good 30 minutes. You can actually do it ahead of time, but I always recommend with pasta salad that you pull it out of the fridge at least an hour before to give the pasta time to get nice and soft, because nothing's worse than like cold pasta.
I agree.
So then you put this in here.
Unless it's like 1 a.m., you know what I'm saying?
And you just don't care and you're
stab it
hungry.
in the refrigerator, you
You
know?
just grab it with your hands.
Oh, Marcela, that is so pretty.
That's colorful.
Lovely, doesn't it? And then just top it off with a little bit of fresh cilantro, just like that, and some shaved parm.
Wow.
Really good.
And there is your beautiful summery pesto pasta salad.
Wow.